Marsha Blackburn, Republican from Tennessee. Madam Senator, welcome to the program. I got to say this.
It's good to be with you.
It's great to have you back. Most Republicans favor opening up, and yet in Nashville, they're closing down. What's happening here?
Oh, I have to tell you, there are a lot of frustrated businesses in Nashville, and there is no industry more hard hit than our restaurants and our entertainment venues, and all of the support industries for those venues, Stuart. And we do have a spike in Tennessee. People are working through this, and one of the things we do know is you just can't cure this by lockdowns. We're going to innovate our way out of this. A vaccine, we had UK approved the Pfizer vaccine today. You're going to have that approved in the US next week. Moderna is going to be right behind it, and we definitely are praying for everyone who has been adversely impacted with this disease. We're also praying for those families that have lost their jobs and their livelihoods.
Indeed, we are. And we care very much for them, and that's a fact.
Yes,
now,
indeed.
Senator, what's this about Speaker Pelosi being the Grinch who is killing the American dream? I believe that's what you've been saying. Do you want to make... the floor is yours, Madam Senator. Make your case.
Well, every Christmas has a Grinch. We all know that. And one of the things you're hearing quite a bit in Washington is, while Speaker Pelosi wants to talk about cannabis and cats, you've got the American people who want to talk about COVID and some cash in the pocket come Christmas. And we have twice put a bill on the floor that would have provided an extra round of PPP, would have provided a plus-up in unemployment insurance, money for vaccines, for additional testing, rapid testing, and for getting children back to school, and liability protection for these factory owners and places, retail establishments and restaurants. This is desperately needed, getting people back to work and children back to school. And it is unseemly that the House is voting on these issues that have nothing to do with COVID relief. It is unseemly that you have, pardon me, a Speaker of the House who will talk about anything but COVID relief unless you give her everything she wants with her $3 trillion bill. And as you know, we have money that is left over from the CARES Act. We have money that is left over from the 13-3 program. Reposition that money and get it out the door to people that are hurting, to businesses that are hurting, so that we can bridge them through to recovery.
The $300 billion, it's already there.
That's right.
Why is it just the Speaker of the House, Speaker Pelosi, who just won't say yes, get out there and spend it?
Is
she holding it up?
It seems to be the growing opinion and expressed opinion. And now you're beginning to hear, as you well know, some of the Democrats in the House that are backing away from her. I think that Nancy Pelosi is one of these politicians that is losing support every single day because of the self-centered nature with which she is approaching this entire situation with COVID relief. There is money in the pipeline. It is sitting there. We can reposition it and get it out the door today if she would return to the negotiating table and work with Leader McConnell.
Got to go because I'm out of time, but Senator, always a pleasure. Thanks for being with us today.
Absolutely.